I am a retail pharmacist. I'm working in US, California in one of the big retail pharmacies. I did my PharmD from Punjab University, Lahore, Pakistan, and honestly, from financial point of view, this was the best decision I've ever made. And here's why. Hey guys, this is your pharmacist Sidra and welcome to Ask Your Pharmacist. I am very excited about today's video and I think it's a much awaited video for a lot of you guys. I get bombarded with emails, comments and DMs on Instagram from a lot of you guys from India and Pakistan asking me about the career advice in pharmacy. I think a lot of people get skeptical about it because honestly speaking, at times society sets certain standards on students that unless you are a doctor or engineer, you're not good enough. I'm gonna elaborate that in a minute, what I mean by that. For those of you who don't know, I am a retail pharmacist. I'm working in US, California in one of the big retail pharmacies. I did my PharmD from Punjab University, Lahore, Pakistan, and honestly, from financial point of view, this was the best decision I've ever made. And here's why. In 7 years of pharmacy education, I roughly paid, I would say like $10,000 altogether. And mind you, that includes university fee in Pakistan, plus the licensing and the testing fee in US. Whereas had I done PharmD in US, I would have paid somewhere close to $150,000 to $200,000, and I would have to take loan for that big of an amount. And after getting licensed and work as a pharmacist, a lot of my years would have gone wasted paying off that loan with the interest. So literally in that perspective, I think doing pharmacy from Pakistan was a great financial decision because I ended up saving tons of money. And the reason I'm sharing this is because a lot of messages that I get from you guys in Pakistan and India are always asking me what university they can get admission here in US to get their pharmacy degree and higher education degree. The point I'm trying to make here is, guys, you don't always have to study abroad or a very prestigious university for your career or things to get in your favor. Well, because look at me, when I got licensed as pharmacist in US, I did not have to worry about paying off even a dime on my student loan because I had no student loan on me whatsoever. While my co-workers who graduated here and they had to worry about 200,000 loan, and they were picking up those extra shifts and working overtime so they can pay off their loan. For me, I was working overtime so I can, probably put more money on my investments, do more savings to improve my lifestyle and planning vacations. So if I were to give you one and the most important piece of advice is that don't consider yourself of any less value just because you're not studying in one of the expensive universities abroad. Because when you start your professional life, your practice, the school you graduated from or the grades that you had are not going to do you any good if your work ethics are not great. Wherever you work at, your manager or boss would rather have a pharmacist who is efficient, good towards the patients and coworkers, and has great business perspective. Because if all of that is not on your resume or is not something you have to show off to your company, then your grades and schooling is no good for that company. Secondly, I would say, remember, not every profession is for everyone. And no profession is bad in a way that it doesn't provide you opportunities to excel. I get messages from students who are in pharmacy school or even the 12th grade students who want to become a pharmacist, but they're just skeptical because people put these second thoughts in their head that this is not a well-rewarded profession. And you know what? Let me share my personal experience and stop that perception right there. By no means I need to kind of brag. I am very humble and very thankful to God for everything He's granted me. But really, I want to help you guys and show you the other side of the story too. Because for me, when it comes to career choice, my dad, who's my mentor and the most awesome person I know, and somebody I look up to, had instilled this one thing in my mind that I have to pursue whatever career I am passionate about. And if I do so, I'm gonna find a way to excel in that career. Because if you put your heart and soul and your passion towards a career, your career is definitely going to lay opportunities for you, which are going to help you grow and develop. And so this thought instilled in my mind, I had a clear vision of what exactly I wanted from my career. I wanted to be a pharmacist, and I did not want to have $200,000 loan by the end of my school. So I went to Pakistan to get my degree. And I remember from day one till the 5th year of pharmacy school in Pakistan, I had seen my class fellows and friends complain how they did not want to be a pharmacist and how they should probably, try and become a medical doctor. And I think this is literally a shame and insult towards the pharmacy profession. That's such a waste of your time. Like, make up your mind, think what you want to do, and then get into it. But once you're in it, give your all. And yes, I understand sometimes you start going to school for something because you think that you like it, but once you go through the process, you start to realize that this is not for you, you're just not feeling it, you've kind of lost your interest. That's totally okay and understandable. That's the point where you make decision and take different turn. But if you are doing this just because there is a stereotype behavior seen in a lot of places and a lot of people that, oh well, medical doctors are better than pharmacists, and a lot of times it's not the voice within, it's just the peer pressure, family pressure, or friends pressure, because the society is literally telling you that you are not better than the medical doctors. I want you guys to stop for a minute and rethink that voice that's coming in your head. If you're getting that voice and the pressure because of the society and people around, stop that immediately, because that's not a good reason to change your profession. Because I personally feel that no career is a bad career. Every career has its own pros and cons, and not every career is for everybody. So just rethink once you get into the pharmacy school and this is something that literally makes you happy from within, but you're getting the society or peer pressure, then stop and shut that pressure right away. Tell people what your goals are. And you know what? Sometimes don't even say anything, because you have to be happy from within, and you have to be able to believe in yourself and think that, okay, I am going to do what's making me happy. Because honestly, you're not here to please everybody. You're not here to meet everybody's expectations. At the end of the day, you have to live up to your own expectations. Another thing I want to talk about is that some people argue that, oh well, doctors make a lot more money than pharmacists. Well, then let me tell you this, that medical doctors study 5 years in medical college, and then they spend like 2 to 3 years in house job, and after all those years of education, doctors make the basic wage. And on top of the 7 years that they have spent to become a doctor, they have to spend yet another 5 to 10 years in specialization before they start making the big bucks right away. And you know what? Honestly speaking, so is the case with the pharmacist. Right off the bat, when you get licensed as a pharmacist, you don't make a lot of money. Gradually, with exploring opportunities and hard work, you open the doors for you and you make your way up and start seeing that your career is rewarding you not just with a good respect from patients and society, but also it's rewarding you financially. When I started as a pharmacist about 4 years ago, I had humble beginning as well. And as I continued to do what I'm passionate about and made my way up, now I see myself improving and growing every day. And I had this vision of becoming a pharmacist who is not confined within just the 4 walls of the pharmacy. So I took my passion to social media. I'm passionate about being a pharmacist who not only understands the clinical needs of the patients, but also thinks in terms of business perspective. Like, how can I help my patients manage their health? How can I help my patients save money? How can I combine their pharmacy, health, and beauty needs together in a more cost-effective manner? I'm also passionate about teaching, so not only I teach online courses to pharmacy technicians, but I act as a mentor to them in their career development. These are just a few examples how I am leveraging my pharmacy degree. Now the question is, what can you do as a pharmacist and develop in your career? Because this video is not about me, it's about you, how you can improve and grow. Because some people might say that, oh, well, Sidra, you live in a country where pharmacy is a much recognized career. But you know what? It's about time that you have to understand your own self-worth and you have to make your own ways, because nobody's gonna dish up those opportunities for you. You're gonna have to go hunt it yourself. I think PharmD itself is a professional degree with so many opportunities. I would say though, do PharmD, which is Doctor of Pharmacy, instead of BPharm, which is Bachelor's of Pharmacy. PharmD is an advanced degree which takes about 6 years to complete and gives you the title of doctor once it's completed, and it focuses on the fundamental concepts of pharmacy, like clinical pharmacy, pharmacy practice. So literally under PharmD umbrella, it covers all the aspects of the pharmacy. It's comprehensive and is recognized worldwide. While BPharm is a research and industry oriented course, it takes about 4 years to complete and focuses more on like drug manufacturing process, research, quality control, and general pharmacy studies. In Pakistan, I know all universities now offer just PharmD, while in India, both PharmD and BPharm are offered. So those of you watching me from India and asking me which one is better, I would say go for PharmD. Alright, so this is it for today's video. I hope you find value in yourself and believe in yourself and your roots. And with those roots and passion, you can excel further, not just within Pakistan, but outside of Pakistan too. I wish you luck. If you have any questions or more video suggestions, leave them in the comments. And if you're interested to learn more about my career path, that how I studied in Pakistan and became pharmacist in US, then watch this video. And if you want to learn how pharmacies in US are different from that in India and Pakistan, then click on this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time with another informative video on health, pharmacy, and beauty. Until then, take care. Bye.